change everything. I remember when every ending felt like a question, like the world was waiting for my reaction. Back when silence felt uncomfortable and peace still needed explanation. But perspective grows quietly, and somewhere along the climb something became clear. Not every story needs closure, some just end because you outgrew them. I'm above it now, above the noise, above the versions of life that once defined me. Some people stay in the past trying to reopen doors, but some doors close when you rise higher. Distance isn't cruelty, it's clarity. The moment you understand what truly belongs in your world, because elevation changes everything. The air feels different, the conversations change, and the life you build starts protecting itself without effort. No explanations, no revisiting, just quiet evolution. I'm above it now, above the doubt, above the gravity that once pulled me down. Some people search for peace in places they already left, but peace lives higher than the past ever could. The view from here feels honest, not perfect, just real, because growth doesn't erase the past. It simply changes its importance, and the things that once felt enormous now look very small. From this height you thought distance was the ending, but distance was the elevation. I'm above it now, above the life that once defined me. Some people stay where they started, but some people rise until the past can't reach them anymore. No anger, no echo, just hide above. They say karma takes time. I guess they were right. You thought the ending would look different, you thought I'd fade away, but every step you took without me led me to this place. You walked away without a second thought, like that was easy to forget. But life has funny ways of settling the debt. Every door you closed on me opened somewhere new, and every road you left me on led me out of you. That's karma, quiet but precise, turning every loss you gave into a better life. That's karma, slow but always fair. You let go of something rare, now it's everywhere. That's karma, not revenge, not a fight, just the girl you left behind, living her best life. I don't hate you, I don't need to. Time did all the work. Every tear you made me cry turned into my work. Now the world feels different, like the air is finally mine, and the girl you couldn't love is doing more than fine. You thought the story ended when you closed that door, but some stories only start after the war. That's karma, quiet but precise, turning every loss you came into a better life. That's karma, slow but always fair. You let go of something rare, go of something rare. That's karma, not revenge, not a fight, just the girl you left behind, living her best life. Karma, That's karma. Closing every scar, turning broken pieces into who we are. That's karma. Simple and true, the best thing you ever lost was me leaving you. That's karma. Funny thing about karma, sometimes it doesn't hurt you, it just shows you what you lost. You thought I'd disappear, fade into the past, just another memory that wouldn't last. But every step I took away, it pulled me closer to the light. And every door you closed on me opened in my life. Now every place I go, every name I know, every dream I hold reminds you where you let go. My glow up is your karma. Every time you see my face, every time someone says my name, you remember your mistake. Every room I walk into, every win I celebrate is a mirror back to you. You could have had this life with me. Now you just watch it happen. You see the girl I become, and something in you knows you helped create the fire that made the empire grow. Every doubt you gave me turned into gasoline. Now the life you're watching is a life you couldn't keep. Now every night you sleep, every dream you see, somewhere in your mind you're remembering me. My glow up is your karma. Every time you see my face, every time someone says my name, you remember your mistake. Every room I walk into, every win I celebrate is a mirror back to you. You could have had this life with me. Now you just watch it happen. You didn't ruin me, you refined me. My glow up is your karma. Every city, every stage, every light that shines on me echoes back your name. Every step I take ahead is another quiet memory of the girl you lost instead. Funny how quiet victory can be. There was a time when I thought winning meant proving something, like the world needed evidence before it believed in you. But the journey changes the definition of what success really means, because the strongest victories don't ask for attention, they simply exist. No spotlight, no celebration, just the quiet understanding that everything changed. I already won the moment I chose myself, long before the world noticed, long before the silence made sense. I already won, not through battles, but through the peace I refuse to lose. Some people still think the story's about them, about who stayed and who disappeared. But the truth is simple, the real transformation had nothing to do with anyone else. It happened quietly inside decisions I made. Every boundary, every lesson, every step forward. And one day, without warning, the life I imagined became real. I already won the moment I chose myself, long before the world noticed, long before the silence made sense. I already won, not through battles, but through the peace I refuse the view looks different from where I stand. Not higher, just clearer, because success isn't the height, it's the freedom to live a life that no longer depends on anyone else's approval. You thought the story was about the ending, but the victory happened much earlier. The moment I stopped asking if I was enough. Already won before the doors opened, before the rooms changed, before the list closed. I already won the moment my peace became non-negotiable. Already won, already won, already won. No applause, just truth. Already won. Some doors open for everyone. Mine don't. Private level. There was a time when access felt easy to give, when presence alone was enough to feel close. But experience changes the architecture of the life you build. And the higher you move, the fewer people understand the view. Not because they aren't good people, but because not everyone belongs everywhere. Now every door has intention, every space has design. Welcome to a private level where peace is protected, where energy is chosen, not accidentally collected. This life moves quietly above the noise and the pressure, because some worlds are built for something better. Private level. Some people call it distance, others call it pride, but the truth is simpler, it's just awareness. You learn that proximity isn't the same as connection, and attention isn't the same as value. So the circle gets smaller and the life gets richer. Less access, more clarity. Less noise, more quality. Welcome to a private level where peace is protected, where energy is chosen, not accidentally collected. This life moves quietly above the noise and the pressure, because some worlds are built for something better. Private level. The lights are softer, here the air feels lighter, and every person in the room arrived intentionally. No confusion, no performance, just presence that understands the rules. Because real luxury is emotional security. Not everyone is meant to walk every floor. Some journeys stop at the lobby. Welcome to a private level where the noise disappears, where every voice around me belongs here. Cause peace is expensive and attention is cheap, and the life I build now runs deeper than sleep. Quiet rooms, small circles, private level. You really thought we were playing the same game? You used to treat me like a maybe, like I was lucky you stayed. Now every move I made lately is something you can replicate. You thought I'd stay beneath you, somewhere easy to replace. But baby, look a little closer, you can't even see my place. You lost the girl you thought you knew, now you're staring at a view you'll never reach. I'm out of your reach, out of your league, out of the life you thought you'd lead. You had your moment, you had your shot, now I'm a world you never got. Out of your reach, out of your scene, somewhere above where you have been. You thought you owned a piece of me, now I'm just out of your league. just couldn't elevate. Every step I take now feels like breaking gravity, and the higher that I climb, the smaller you seem to be. You watch the glow, you watch the rise, but you can't cross the skyline. I'm out of your reach, out of your league, out of the life you thought you'd lead. You had your moment, you had your shine. Now I'm a world you never got. Out of your reach, out of your scene, somewhere above where you have been. You thought you owned a piece of me, now I'm just out of your league. You could climb forever, you still wouldn't touch this. If your name isn't written, you already know. The door's still open, the music still plays, but the rules change. Somewhere along the way, this room feels different now, more intentional. Every voice here belongs in the atmosphere, because time taught me something simple. Access is power. No last minute invitations, no emotional exceptions, just quiet decision made long before the night began. If your name's not on the list, you won't find the door. No matter how loud you knock or how close you stand, this life runs on intention, not convenience. And some chapters close quietly when the list is closed. Close this. Close this. Close this. You used to move freely through every space I built, like presence alone, guaranteed permission. But growth rewrites the structure of every room we live in. And the higher the floor, the shorter the guest list becomes. Because peace requires protection, no sudden returns, no recycled roads. Some exits stay final. It's not anger, it's architecture, the kind of life you build carefully, where every person adds something real, and the silence between conversations still feels valuable. Because luxury isn't attention, luxury is control. You keep standing outside, reading the lights, trying to remember when the door changed. But the truth is simple, the moment I chose peace, the list closed. List closed. If your name's not on the list, then the night moves on. No explanations, needed no second auditions. Some walls move lights, new state of mind. Every step I take now feels like perfect timing. You said I'd fall apart, said I'd fade away, but I just turned the damage into better days. Now every room is brighter, every night is gold, and somewhere in the shadows you're still holding on. Too busy glowing to notice you looking, too busy winning to care what you're thinking. You had your chance, you let it go. Now I'm a lie, you'll never hold. Too busy glowing, too busy glowing. Everything you said that I would never be. And if you're watching now, you're watching history. Yeah. Different faces, different plans, different dreams and better hands. And every place I walk into feels like I belong. But funny how the girl you doubted ended up this strong. Yeah, you're still replaying everything we win, but I'm already living everything I'm worth, everything I'm worth. Too busy going to notice you looking, too busy winning to care what you're thinking. You had your chance, you let it go. Now I'm a lie, you'll never hold, you'll never hold. And too busy glowing, everything you said that I would never be. And if you're watching now, you're watching history. Look at me now. No shadows, no doubts, no change. Just too busy glowing to notice you're looking, too busy rising to hear what you're saying. You had your chance, you let it go. Now I'm a star, you'll never know. Too busy glowing, too busy going. Everything you said that I would never be.
Came back with an apology. That's adorable.
You say you've changed, you say you've grown, you say you hate sleeping alone. You wrote a message 3 screens long, like words could fix what you did wrong. You say you miss the girl you knew, the one who gave her heart to you, but she's not answering your call, she doesn't live here anymore. I read your message, I almost smiled, but honestly it's been a while. Apologies are cute, but I prefer cash and distance. You broke my heart once, that was enough resistance. You say you're sorry, you say you tried, but sorry doesn't upgrade your access to my life. Apologies are cute, but baby I'm done listening. You had your moment, now enjoy the distance. You say I'm cold and maybe it's true, but winter looks amazing on me too. And every tear you made me cry is now expensive therapy. I turned the damage into gold, turned every wound into control. Now you're outside the velvet rope, and baby that's the show. You want forgiveness, you want the past, but some doors close and close for good. Apologies are cute, but I prefer cash and distance. You broke my heart once, that was enough resistance. You say you're sorry, you say you tried, but sorry doesn't upgrade your access to my life. Apologies are cute, but baby I'm done listening. You had your
I'm sorry. See? Still doesn't work.
Apologies are cute, but they don't buy redemption. You broke the girl who gave you her attention. You say you're sorry, you say you care, but baby, I'm expensive now, and you can't get there. Don't you? Same city lights, different life. Funny how the view changed overnight. You used to hold my whole world. Now you just watch it turn. Everywhere you go, everywhere you stay, you keep seeing my face, but things don't work the way they used to. You can look, you can stare, you can wish that I was there, but there's a line you can't cross anymore. You can't touch, you can't reach, you can't get back next to me. See the glow, see the change, but I'm not yours to keep. You can't call, you can't come, you can't undo what you've done. Now everywhere you look, you can't touch. New nights, new people in better light. And every time you hear my name, something in you breaks again. You keep trying to understand how I slip right through your hands, but some doors close forever. You can look, you can stare, but I'm no longer standing there. The girl you knew doesn't live here anymore. You can't touch, you can't reach, you can't get back next to me. You see the glow, see the change, but I'm not yours to keep. You can't call, you can't come, you can't undo what you've done. Now I'm everywhere you look. You can't touch. So go ahead, keep watching. That's the closest you'll ever get again. You can't touch, you can't reach, you can't rewrite history. You see the life you lost that night when you walked away from me. You can't call, you can't come, you can't undo what you've done. Now I'm everywhere you look. You can't touch. They say I'm difficult now, maybe. Hey. People notice the distance, the way I move differently now. Like something invisible changing the way I see the world. But what they call distance is actually clarity. Because once you learn your value, your standards naturally rise. And suddenly the things you once accepted no longer make sense. The bar moved higher without apology, and the view from here is very selective. My standards are higher now, higher than comfort, higher than old habits, higher than temporary attention. If you wanna stand beside me, you have to rise with intention. Because the life I'm building only moves one direction. I used to believe effort alone was enough to keep people close, but consistency reveals character, and character reveals truth. Some people love your presence until they meet your boundaries. That's when the distance appears and the excuses begin. But standards aren't punishment, they're protection. The ball moved higher and it stayed there, not to exclude people but to protect the future. My standards are higher now, higher than comfort, higher than old habits, higher than temporary attention. If you wanna stand beside me, you have to rise with intention. Because the life I'm building, it only moves one direction. Are you through? There's a quiet consequence. It changes who can walk beside you. Not because you reject them, but because the paths separate naturally. And And sometimes the most honest answer is simply distance, because elevation is selective. I didn't raise a standard to prove something, I raised it because I finally could. My standards are higher now, higher than down, higher than the version of life I once believed was enough. If the world wants to reach me, it has to climb higher too, because the standard I set starts with me. Some people grow, some people watch. Either way, the standard stays I used to wait for someone to say my name, to open the door, to offer a place, but something changed. I remember standing in rooms where my voice barely carried, watching people decide who belonged and who didn't. Power looked distant and like a world built for someone else, but time has a way of revealing illusions. Because influence isn't given, it's built quietly, piece by piece, until the room changes shape. I stopped asking permission, stopped chasing approval, stopped waiting for someone else's invitation. I don't need a seat anymore. I stopped looking for the table. Somewhere along the way I became the reason the room exists. I am the table now, the center of gravity, where decisions happen, where silence carries weight. Funny how power works when you stop chasing it. The moment you stand steady, the world starts adjusting. People notice differently, the energy shifts, and the same voices that once ignored you start speaking softer when you walk in. Not because you demanded respect, but because you became undeniable. No more waiting, no more proving, no more shrinking to fit their spaces. I don't need a seat anymore. I don't need a seat anymore. I stopped looking for the table. Somewhere along the way I became the reason the room exists. I am the table now, the center of gravity, where decisions happen, where silence carries weight. Leadership isn't loud, it doesn't beg attention. It settles in the room like gravity. People feel it before they understand it, and once it exists, the whole structure changes. Because presence is a rare authority. You can keep the chairs, keep the invitations, keep the systems that once excluded me. I built something stronger, a place where I decide what belongs and what doesn't. What doesn't? I don't need a seat anymore. I don't need a seat anymore. I stopped searching for the table, because somewhere between silence and growth I became the foundation. I am the table now, where power gathers and the world moves differently. When I walk in, no invitation, just presence. Some mistakes fade, this one doesn't. You thought I'd be a chapter, easy to erase, just another broken girl you could replace. You said I miss you, said I'd come back. Funny how predictions don't survive facts. Now every time you hear my name, something twists inside your chest. That's the sound most regret. I'm the mistake you can't undo, the one that's gonna follow you every time you see my face in someone new. I'm the story that won't end, the ghost inside your head. You thought you lost a girl, you lost your best, and now it's too late, too far gone. You had your chance, now I'm the mistake you can't undo. You watch my life like television from the outside looking in, seeing everything you lost, everywhere I went, and every room I walk into feels a little colder now, because the girl you underestimated runs the whole crowd. You thought I'd break, you thought I'd fall, but now I'm standing 10 feet tall, and you're still stuck with what you call. I'm the mistake you can't undo, the one that's gonna follow you every time you see my face in someone new. I'm the story that won't end, or the ghost inside your head. You thought you lost a girl, you lost your best, and now it's too late, too far gone. You had your chance, now I'm the mistake you can't undo. You could apologize forever, it wouldn't change a thing. Some doors don't close, they lock. I'm the mistake you can't undo, the one that owns the things you do every time you hear my name in every room. I'm the lesson that you learn, the bridge you watched burn. You thought you'd find another, but none of them were her. And now it's too late, too far gone. You had your chance, now I'm the mistake you can't undo. I used to think silence meant something was missing, like a space waiting to be filled. But time taught me something different. Some silence is peaceful, some silence is power, and some silence is luxury. Now the quiet doesn't scare me, it protects me like walls built carefully around a life that finally feels right. No noise, no chaos, no voices pulling me backwards. Just calm, just clarity, just space to breathe. This silence feels expensive, like a penthouse above the city where the noise can't reach me anymore. This silence feels powerful, every quiet moment reminds me who I became. No pressure, expectation, just peace, echoing softly. Expectation, let go inside. I remember when being alone felt heavy, like a question I couldn't answer. But solitude changed its meaning once I stopped chasing company. Now I choose carefully what energy enters my world, because peace is the rarest currency. And I finally learned how to keep it. No drama, no echoes of things that once disturbed me. Just stillness, just balance, just air that feels lighter. The silence feels expensive, like a penthouse above the city where the noise can't reach me anymore. The silence feels powerful, every quiet moment reminds me who I became. No pressure, no expectation, just peace, echoing softly. No expectation, just echoing softly.
softly.
People think happiness is loud, something you celebrate in crowds, but the truest version of it is almost invisible. A quiet confidence, a steady heartbeat, a life that no longer needs to prove itself. And the higher I build my world, the quieter it becomes. Not every victory needs applause, not every success needs witnesses. Some of the best moments in life happen in rooms where nobody else is invited. This silence feels expensive, more valuable than attention, more powerful than applause. This silence feels sacred, a life designed carefully, protected gently, no chaos, no regrets, just peace. Living here with me, echoing softly,